far away because we're not very good at doing it up close. So these guys reckon. We'll see about that later. So the first thing that we came across as people was rocks. So a rock is a much more effective weapon than a hand. You can throw it at an animal far away. Yeah. So that's not very effective, is it? Might be if you hit something. So better than a rock is a stick. Better than a stick is a stick with a bit of metal on the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the development of the stick. And they're used to hunt animals far away, as long as the animal stays still and live. So, advancing in time, about 30,000 years ago, the first real weapon system was developed, and it's an avalanche. You can see it's another stick, and it throws a different stick. Fast, they hit hard, and they hit where you're aiming at.
What's on that stone? Okay, cross the bridge.
That's because the hay bale's over.
1,000 years ago.
So, plate, and it produces a spark which sets off the black powder in the back of the gun. In theory, there. So, the gunpowder expands and it shoots the projectile at the front. Doesn't look like it's done much damage to a hay bale though, does it? So these things were used for quite some time. They developed more efficient and effective methods of use. You can see that they're actually quite quick to reload and easy to use. So anyone without much training can pick one of these things up and shoot a bad guy.
You're always looking in the wrong spot.
So from here, because the flint and the striker isn't real efficient or effective all the time, we move to the percussion cap rifled musket. So this is, it's longer, you can see. It's got rifling inside the barrel, which makes it quiet. And the percussion cap is more likely to go off the first time. This one's my favorite cowboy 6-shooter. This becomes something that you can stick in your pocket and it holds 5 shots. Using the same technology, the percussion cap, black powder, and you can fire a lot of times all at once. Still quite accurate. So moving back a little bit, as you saw, our cannon. This is the equivalent of the trebuchet, but using that same chemical energy to project force.
Why are you fighting like dogs in the street?
So you can load a lot of different things in this cannon.
Coward?
You can load a single shot, which will knock a house down. You can load a lot of little pellets,
so why
or ball and chain that'll spin around and take out a lot of people all at once. So they're a very effective weapon, and they were used all the way up through to really the modern age where we use very similar technology now.
The oath still stands. Did you promise your sister?
So this thing has a crew of a bunch of people, and so you can have a whole
sick of
lot
you
of these
insulting
lined
each
up on
other.
your side,
You scrabble
standing
like
guys in front of them. You can sit here and you can fire all
home
day. But you need a lot of people and they need a lot of training to do it efficiently.
You're having the breaking of 3 shields?
And really, I don't think
blood, then.
that these are the pinnacle of warfare anyway. In my opinion,
Death and the gods.
I don't know if any of you saw the jousting earlier. The armoured knight is really the height of warfare through the ages.
Viking society, Viking legal.
So these guys can all fling their things off, and they can shoot things across the field. But you know, once you get up close and personal, nothing beats a knight. So I want to see if these guys are actually any good. See if their weapons are really effective. And so I'm going to lay down a challenge. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to see if any of them can shoot me down. Hey, what do you think about that?
The gods watch over you. The square is blessed by Odin. Any man who flees from it is a knitting and a coward. You may be slave anyway. Fight well, the gods are watching you. the new bride away. Someone do it.
Holy fire! Target on the left! Target on the left! Stop! Draw! Loose! Archers! Holy fire! Loose!
Now I'm going to show you how the Vikings used to skip.
Loose!
Again, it was used to break the wall. Men's spears. You could step forward and shatter the wall. For this bit of volunteer for the audience, we'll find a volunteer. Right, everyone volunteer. So, now we're going to introduce you to the Saxons. I'm dressed as a typical Saxon male. I'm wearing a tunic, it's not a dress.
Thanks for coming along, everyone. Stay around. That's the A guys who didn't fare very well against Cannon and going to fight each other. And hopefully they'll do a bit better there. We're just going to clean this up. They'll be right on next. So stick around for some full contact combat.
Dave here is dressed up as a Saxon.
Alrighty, just while they're cleaning up. Good afternoon, my lords and my ladies. Thank you and welcome to Blactown Medieval Fair. We are the Society for Creative Anachronism. We are a worldwide historical reenactment society. That means if it was cool and interesting and happened before the 17th century, we do it. Just with better plumbing, less plague.
Oh, this chick's I know. What?
So we do lots of cool stuff. We've got people who feast, we've got people who cook, brew, make the pretty clothes that we're wearing. But today what we are here to show you is how we fight. Are you ready to see some fighting? Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to show you today is my fences. We have 3 styles of combat. First thing up is our rapier. If I can have my fences up here, please. Medieval Fight Club, are you finished? Alright. Ready, fences? Introducing Lord Anton to Stuck and Lord Matthias.
Watch them, they do.
Alright, gentlemen. Ale. Fencing in the society is styled after Venetian street combat. It is unarmed combat, they're wearing face masks for protection, and they are fighting with metal weapons with blunt tips. He lost the arm. You'll notice that in one hand they fight with a blade, and the other hand they fight with something else. I've seen them fight with offhand dagger. You can see Matthias is using a cane. Poor old man. You wouldn't hurt an old man, would you? Well, he might hurt you. Very stylish. Thank you, Vincent. I'll bring them back out later. Can I get my heavy combatants up on the field, please? This is our second style of fighting, heavy armored combat. You notice these guys are wearing full armor, they're going full speed and full contact. You won't see this in the metal weapons. Alrighty. I think we're going to start with a free-for-all melee. That means everyone for themselves. I can get my heavies. There we go. My lords and ladies, if you would bow to Blactown City Council. Thank you for having us here today. Salute you, the audience who inspires you this day. And salute your noble opponents. Alrighty. Lay on!
Look, these two are going to be the winners.
Not good enough. Finish him! Lord Padre, the winner. Alright, get up. Do it again. I'm not done with you yet. I think this time we'll have another free-for-all now. Just one more. Everyone for themselves. Up you get. But this time I want everybody to take 4 really big steps to the middle of the circle. Let's start real close. And one more big step in. Are we ready? Lords, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Shall we count it? 3, 2, 1, lay on!
You got dead straight away.
I'm gonna get there.
Lord Jean is Lord Jean Christophe, the victor! With a very pointy helmet.
Oh, you might like to watch what's going on here first.
Alrighty, now we're going to do a team's melee. Can I have 4 and 4 on either side of the hay bales, please? Sort yourselves out. I believe that is the Lady Francesca has received a favour from the crowd. She fights for your honour now.
Yeah.
Remembering our salutes. Audience, are you ready? wooden weapons and an honor system. It is up to the person who receives the strike to decide if it was a good blow. That's alright, heavies off the field, take a break. I'll get my fences back up here.
You don't want to watch it anymore?
So while the heavies take a rest and we prepare our third kind of combat, I'm going to bring my fences back up here to give you another demonstration. Audience, if I can encourage you to choose which fighter is your favourite. Which part of the audience is cheering for all the players? How about those of you cheering for Anton? Gentlemen, Brave Soul's not even fighting with an offhand weapon today.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a brief announcement.
I think Lord Matthias is getting angry. That's a bit dangerous. It's nice to get vicious, gentlemen.
So Philip, I mean, when he
Ladies and
rises.
gentlemen, just one brief announcement. For those of you who are going to participate in the dress-up competition, you've got about 15 more minutes to come up to the information booth and register your name. So you've got 15 more minutes to register your name at the information booth if you do wish to participate in the dress-up competition. Also, just a reminder that the Evan Friends Birds of Prey show will be commencing in about 5 minutes' time. So for those of you who want to watch the Birds of Prey show, that'll be commencing in about 5 minutes' time. We also do have an environmental craft castle just on the left-hand side of the jousting tournament.
Alright, I think it's about time to show you. It's about time to show you my final form of combat. Let's show you my archers. Archers, can you come out just here? Introduce yourself to the audience, please. Take a bow. See our fences? All of you guys? Lords and ladies, can I have a cheer for my archers, please? Pretty ladies in the pretty frocks. Has anybody seen the movie 300? Yeah. Well, I seem to have miscounted a little bit. So today it's the battle of the three. Do you think they can make it?
Yeah, but they're not real.
I'm going to get it away so I don't get shot.
So it won't hurt them.
Now, you're going to see combat archery. They are fighting with bird points on arrows. When you're ready. Lost that one. You'll notice that the guys that are being shot at have mesh over their helmet. That's to prevent any arrows going through the eye slots.
That sounded good.
Nearly dead.
He's dead, guys. He's dead. Stop shooting at him.
Archers! Cease! Heavy infantry! Form off!
They're coming after him now.
So we're giving you a taste of here today is what happens when the archers and the heavies fight together. This is what we do when we fight at war. When our biggest events, we can have 100 people aside.
Oh man, he's only one of you.
And the Persians are victorious. Thank you very much. Get up. I'm not done with you.
Not cute.
Now, I've only one problem with that battle, which is I think the three have an unfair advantage over my archers. What do you think? Drop your shields. Once again, we're going to get out of the way.
That way we can more concentrate fire across the field. If the heavies move any further over,
It's really important that the archers work as a team. They'll fight together, they'll shoot together. When you're ready.
Archers! Firing at will! Blue! Which one's will? Who do you want to shoot?
Without their shields, the heavies are using their swords to block the arrows. Or not.
Thank you, archers. I'm going to get you to collect your arrows now, please. This is so we don't step on them. While they're doing that, I'm going to get my heavies ready for one more big melee. So because we are a global society, we have so much we can do. We have groups everywhere. Please come and see us. We are the green and white striped tents. But I come over and say hi to the heavies, say hi to the fences or the archers. They will be there. They are more than happy to talk your ear off about what they are interested in.
Alright.
Archers, are we good?
I can't even see it. I can't kill it. Oh,
Seriously, guys.
Right, let's go for a walk. Come on, Logan. Where's your sword?
We're going to do one more teams melee. Can I have you? Sort yourself now into teams, please. Looks like we've got the Greeks again. This is the hard to use warfare. Ready? My lords and ladies, can I have a cheer for Team 1? And one for Team 2. Shall we count in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, loud! What you just saw was a shield charge. Shields in front and run. That's why we have safety people around, guys. Oh, your shield is shedding. We have one left from each side. Who will be the victor, I wonder? with safety stuff. Finish her! Thank you very much. Alright, heavies, up your hump, let's take a bow. Alrighty, heavies, you want to take a bow to your audience? Audience, thank you very much. We are the Society for Creative Anachronism. We'll be here all day, back on this field at 3 o'clock. Thank you very much for having us.
All the equipment's designed so that it's safe, so that we don't actually get hurt. Because the idea is to kill your friends, not hurt them.
Why do you ask the archeries to go get those balloons?
Because then they'll miss some of them and the arrows will drop into the crowd, which will cause our lawyers to get extremely upset, and then there'll be meetings and stuff.
Not again, you don't get it again.
And where's the red balloon?
The other important point about this event is you'll notice there's nothing from Penrith City Council about the border issue between them and Blactown.
Hey, look.
They've got a footy team and that's nice.
Why don't you ask the archeries to get that little toy?
Because we'll miss it and it'll fall in the crowd over there and then the arrows will hit people. Unfortunately, it's out of my distance and Caleb isn't here. He can hit that tree over there. From here. It's unfair.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
I'd like to thank once again our sponsors, being Channel 9, Hoyt Cinema Blacktown, Archery Games, Novotel Rudy Hill, and last but not least, the Feathered Friends show. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who want to watch the Best Dress competition, we'll be commencing in 10 minutes' time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the way we're going to work this, we're going to be calling category by category. I'm going to call a person's name forward. They're going to come forward. If they want to do a little bit of a twirl, if they want to jump up and down, they can do that. I'll then get them to come back and join the line, and then we'll call out for the biggest roar, and they're the one who will be crowned the best dressed female and male for the competition. Okay? So the first in the best dressed female, we have Mari and Kilravok. Very nice indeed. Okay, second we have Chloe Curra. Next we have Alicia Hanlon. Alicia. Okay, Alicia hasn't made her way in. Next we have Jess Strong. Jess? No Jess? Well, the odds are in your favour, ladies. Bethany Ligas. Bethany? Well done, Bethany. Samantha Rudd.
My lords and my ladies,
Charlie Bowyer.
time in the field of honor. So willing to meet each other for your pleasure. So if you want to see some good old families, Zippo.
Sophia Kane.
Starting very well.
Michelle Piper. Isabella Scalani. No Isabella? Laurelie Scalari. Laurelie, no? Brianna McCall. We have Little Red Riding Hood, Leah Trindle. No? Little Red Riding Hood's gone riding. And last we have Piper. Do you want to come forward, Piper? All right. Now the way I'm going to do this, rather than calling everyone's name out one by one, I'm going to go behind, and then we're going to hear the loudest roar. Okay? So I'll start down the other end. Now, boys, you haven't missed out. I'm just doing the ladies first. Turn around. Everyone facing the grandstand. All right. Yeah. So far, you've got it. Now you've got it. Your group, yeah. Okay.
So, if you want to see some good old family bibbers,
Oh, we have a new winner here so far.
come on down to the field of honor, and we're going to...
Okay, well, lucky for you ladies, we've actually got 2 prizes. So, the young lady on the end here, darling, do you want to come forward and take a big bow? You are one of the winners of the Best Dressed Female. And ma'am, do you want to take a step forward? Ladies and gentlemen, give our lady entrance a big round of applause. All right, now we'll move on to the males. First we have Gabriel Paul. Chester Lightfoot. Chester? No Chester. Okay, I've only got a first name, Tara.
Good afternoon, lords and ladies, and welcome to
Luke
Blactown
Simmons, Sir Luke-a-lot. Wow. the way to the lake. Next we have Keith Smith. Sir Luke Alot's back for another round. And our last male entrant is Edward Paul. Hold on, we've still got a few more. Graham Bryson. Then we have Mark O'Connor. And the last we have Ryan O'Connor. And hold on, we've still got two more.
Lovely. And last but not least, our host group today is the amazing band.
Okay, last we have Rowan and Poppy. Oh, separate? Okay, so Poppy, you can go first. And last but not least, Rowan. Oh, the executioner's here.
It's the apprentice executioner. What loud and cheering. Right, Rowan McDonald, come forward.
Here we go. I'm moving away from you also. Okay, here we go again. So all the boys facing the grandstand, please. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Now I think you've got it so far. Do you want a microphone? Okay, well, Sir Luke, congratulations. You're one of the best dressed male. And then I believe... They're tired. Alright, so now we're going to move to the best group.
Lovely. So the fun that we have for you are two bikes.
Okay, with the groups we have Neil Rowan. Oh no, so that was that one. So.
As a result, you can enjoy often. The downside, he has got a shield.
So just to confirm, we've got two groups, hopefully. So we have Jenny Ong and Van Blockley. And then we have Michael Vanman, father of Sam and Joe.
Fantastic.
They haven't come out. Well, guess what, Jenny Ong and Van Blockley? You are the winners of the best group. Unfortunately for us, we only have one prize for that, so congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all our entrants another big round of applause. And thank you to our sponsors who have provided some wonderful prizes. Hoyt Cinema, we've also got Blue Socks and Wet n Wild Sydney. So on behalf of Blactown City Council, thank you so much for being involved, and we hope to see you back next year. Thank you.
A proper gentleman.
Come here and hold these. You're going to get lost again.
Sorry.
Never had in your stew. Oh, Julie, Julie. The immortal words of the great bard, Willie. On the road again, on the road again.
It looks like Matt. What's going on today? Are you alright, Ben?
Slowly.
Give us a second, ladies and gents. I'm just going to let him get back off the ground.
Okay, but what on the side here?
So, step forward if you haven't fought yet. No? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a special fighter in the arena today. Now, as you have a look, most of the fighters in this sport are men. However, there are a few brave women that like to go head on head, and just to prove to them, we are just as tough. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you Lady Rhonda. Big cheer for her. Fantastic, Rhonda. Now, not only is Rhonda a female fighter, she's a mum of 3, a childcare worker, and looks after that guy over there. Without her, he wouldn't know which way is up. Yeah. So, Rhonda, who would you like to fight today? So, Rhonda and Luke are going to show you a fight. Now, guys, I want you to enter into the age-old battle with us. I want the women screaming for Rhonda, showing you their support, just to show the guys we are worth it. Whilst, gentlemen, you can cheer for Rhonda, or you can cheer for Luke. Just depends on which one your missus says. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Fight like a girl!
Hit him in the head! Come on, Rhonda, you really want to touch.
Big cheer for her. She's only been fighting for 6 months against Luke's, what, 5 years now, Luke? 8 years? You think you could do better after that long? We're going to jump back up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we've shown you some single fights, we've shown you some small group fights. What we're going to do is we're going to split our fighters exactly down the middle, and we're going to see which one wins. Now, you guys are also going to be involved. I want everybody on this side cheering for your team, and everybody on this side cheering for this team. Do you guys get that? Fantastic. So, fighters, split yourselves evenly. Oh, okay. Ignore what I said. We're going to go this way. Fighters on this side and this side. So, ladies and gents, can I get you to count them in with me? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Oh, look
Oh, this guy's getting kicked on.
Italians never want to go.
Fantastic, we've got a winner today. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more thing. Can you give them a cheer? That's all about me. Okay. So, we'll get our teams back up. We'll try it this way. volunteers. Not quite yet, we're going to try one more time.
I know, Josh. Actually, yes, I
Let's see if we repeat the same thing and get a different result. Our team split evenly?
I don't think they can count back then.
I don't think they can count.
What's that?
1 plus 1 equals potato. Alrighty. And when you're ready, fighters.
Come on! Forward!
Remember, ladies and gents, the louder you cheer, the harder they fight.
I'm going for the guy with the really, really cheap shoes.
And fights are winning again. So, ladies and gentlemen, these guys have been working really, really hard to provide you with the best entertainment. Now, we need a little bit of your help. We need 2 volunteers from the audience. So I've got Eloise and Jason picking some volunteers to come down and see me, and they've got a bit of a difficult task ahead. Volunteers, come up to me. Can I get my fighters lining up on the far side? Fantastic. What's your name, young sir? Josh. Where do you come from, Josh? He's from Sydney. Have you been here before? Yes. What's your favourite thing? Jousting. He loves adjusting. Picture if you love adjusting as well. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I think we're pretty good though. Hi Annika, how are you today? Alrighty, where do you come from, Annika? Denmark. That's a pretty long way to come from. Okay, your job today, I picked some teams. Apparently I'm not very good at it. So we're going to get you guys to see if you can do a better job. What we're going to do is we're going to pick 1 fighter on either side and 2 of you get a team. Okay, because this is a chivalrous act, we're going to let Annika go first. So Annika, which fighter would you like? You are Adrian! Fantastic! Josh, who would you like on your team? Ben the Bear or Ben the Berserker? I like Ben the Wolf better. Yeah, we'll take this up at home. Alrighty, who would you like, Annika?
Nice choice, Wolf.
Martin, you're up. Who would you like, Josh? Zelda. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, his name is Zelda. Yes, we know it's a girl's name. He lives it to all its glory. That one there? Will, you're up. Josh, who after? Which one? With the pointies? Sir Justin, go on forward. Annika, who would you like? The other pointy? This is John. Come forward, John. Luke! Who would you like? Brenda! Girls for Girls team, woo! Brenda, come on forward, and our last 2 young gentlemen. Who would you like? The one on the left? Monkey Butler, you're up. And last but least, we have James. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, teams, I'll get you to form your sides. Now, I have a really important job left for you guys. I need you to think of some advice. Because in history, every battle's fought with some great speech at the beginning to urge their fighters into battle and to win the day. What's your advice for your team, Josh?
Go hard or go home.
Go hard or go home. Maybe maybe we can add some more. If they don't win, they get to walk all the way back to Gosford. Sound pretty good? All right, what about you, Annika? She doesn't know. Can I suggest one? Stick him with the pointy bit. Yeah, you like that? Okay. So, Annika, your team is, you need to stick him with the pointy bit. Josh's team, go hard, go home. My lovely volunteers, I need you on this side of the barrier, please. That's for your safety, not mine. Oh, and your balloon. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for persevering with us. What I need from you guys is a big cheer and a count in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Stick it with the pointy bit, guys! Come on, my grandma does better than you! Adrian, who are you fighting for? The Queen! Annika, you've won our first round! Fantastic! We're going to do it again, guys. I think it's fair they only do it once. They could have some few issues. So, can I get my dad to rise? We're going to fight for Annika and Josh all over again. Fighters, are you ready? Are you all bleeding quietly? Your concussions are only mild. Your limbs are already coming off slightly. Yeah, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a big cheer and we'll count them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sword and Shield. Now what's happened to the park corner with Rhonda and Justin? Justin's decided to get rid of his spear for the favour of his sacks. Do you think he can take down Rhonda? No! No? I think Rhonda can get him. Let's go! Fantastic! Rhonda behind you! Nice. Do I have to put you in a timeout in the naughty corner? No, I think we do. Alright, who are you fighting for today, Zelda? So Josh's team? We've got one apiece, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a really cool trick for you. I learned this once. Ready? Raise the dead. I can do reincarnation. How cool is that? I know, right? So, ladies and gents, we're going to get them to line up one more time.
Resurrection,
for the honour of Josh and Anita. Fantastic.
What's with the pumpkin?
Okay, fighters, are we all still in one piece?
God, Zelda! Give me the tool one time, Zelda!
Rhonda, Justin, not the time for gas bagging. Pick your side. Let's go. Okay.
This one doesn't.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, we've got a few short moments left before our show is over, and we pass on to the next group. In that time, if my fighters are willing, we're going to do an all-in brawl. So, if you haven't seen this before, ladies and gentlemen, basically what it means, you've seen us fight one-on-one, you've seen us fight in small groups. In each of those situations, there's an obvious opponent. It's the guy in front of you. Now, with an all-in brawl, our fighters take a position in the field for themselves. Now, they are given the opportunity that everybody loves, and that's the chance to stab your best friend in the back and get away with it. No, really, really bad dad jokes, I'm sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, each of our fighters is standing by themselves. They may make alliances, they may make pacts, but they won't last very long. So, I'll get you to count us in because I'm not very good at it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
What is that?
Go, Hagrid!
And we're down to 3!
2, 1, hooray! Oh, he's dead, he's dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to our winner of our final tournament for Vanguard this year. This is James. James not only is an amazing fighter, he does amazing artwork, but you're the grand old age of 15, ladies and gentlemen. Any young girls, he is single, so come see us afterwards. Fighters, can I get you to rise one more time? One big bow to our audience. Audience, thank you so much for seeing us today. We really do appreciate it. Now, if you have a spare few moments, pass on your feedback to Blactown City Council for putting on this show for you. It's been 10 years since the very first one, and as someone who's attended every single one, I think it's got better and better. 3, 1 last cheer for our fighters.
Amazing, look at that.
Wow, that's a long forward. Here we go, let's sort the other side. Exactly the same thing as you.
That way spent $30 on swords.
Medieval Fighting Society of Western Sydney. They're a local Nurragingy group, and we've got supporting them with gracious attendance. We've got Oksana and Nurragingy Society from Northern Sydney. Ladies and gentlemen, they'll be participating in a medieval combat show. We just want to explain to you the evolution of the medieval period. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make it over to the field, we're going to hear, don't step up against the only of our legendary safety. Quick safety tips to lose. Ladies and now the barrier. So if you're pushing hard up against the barrier right now, I need you to take a full step backward. Can all of these people take one step back, please? Please, one step back. Okay, guys, one step back. Righto. Everyone one step back. And everyone there one step back. Great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason that I need you to take that full step back is that every time we come on our show, should one of our combatants get pushed up against. We've got Martin. He is a Saxon. 2 Saxons defending the land of England from 2 Normans who have come from France. The difference technologically is that the Normans had long kite shields which offered superior... Hi, how you going, buddy? They had the long kite shields which offered significant leg protection, okay? In the Battle of Hastings, which kicked off the medieval period, men were fighting for land and the Saxons lost. Can you count these guys in to see who will win the land of England? Can you count them in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Normans are victorious once again. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed that we don't look spectacular in our jumping and leaping the way that you see on TV? That's because our gear is real, okay? The stuff that they use to make movies isn't, right? When you're watching Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, they're not using real weapons in their combat. That's why it looks so easy to do. The fact is that our weapons are real and our armour is real. By means of demonstration, we want to demonstrate that the weapons that we've got, or the armour that we've got, is heavy. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to warn you, never ever volunteer in our shows. Nothing good of it can happen to you, okay? Is there anyone who'd like to volunteer to help us out? Anyone? Any volunteers? How about you? Yeah, the big fella. Yeah, come on out. There you go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you did hear me say it, yeah? I said don't volunteer in our shows because nothing good can happen, right? Fantastic. Come on in, son. Thanks for volunteering. What's your name? Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack here is going to help us demonstrate that our armour is actually real, and this is why we don't look spectacular sometimes, because we're fighting the way they really did. The way that Jack is going to help us is he's going to put on a 20-kilo suit of mail, okay? And we're going to get Jack running around. Can someone help Jack into his suit? Ladies and gentlemen, a suit of mail is one of these, okay? It usually consists of about 20,000 steel rings that are hand-knitted together using a pair of pliers. And what it does is it forms a supple, very soft form of armour that can be very good at protecting you from a slash. But the disadvantage is that it's heavy. How you feeling, Jack? Do you have any regrets yet? That's a good boy. Jack is a smart guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cheer for Jack in a minute, because now that Jack has volunteered, even though I said don't ever volunteer, he's going to be demonstrating that this stuff's heavy. What we're going to do is we're going to get Jack running around our warriors here. Now, to help him move along, you're going to encourage him. And you're going to encourage him by giving him a cheer. Give me a practice cheer. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now, with that sort of cheering, that's going to motivate him. But if he doesn't go quick enough, our warriors in here, they're going to motivate him. And the way they're going to do it is, if you don't go quick enough, they're going to help you with one of these weapons, Jack. I told you, nothing good can come of volunteering in our show. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack, all you have to do is just run around the outside of him. Let's go. Can you cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to say it again. Never ever volunteer in our shows. Nothing good can come of it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen that the armour is real and that it's heavy. What we're going to do now is we're going to move forward. That's the shop. The armour to get the style of the it also helps you.